Hello, welcome. My name is Amy Gerrish and I've been a realtor here in the Phoenix Valley for over 13 years. And today I want to talk about what it's going to be like for home buyers going into 2021 and what you guys need to look for and prepare in order to purchase a home. So as you may know or may not know, buyer demand has been really high here over 2020. Inventory's been really low, and so it's created this really hot market. And people looking to buy a home have a lot of competition. They've been seeing people, they put in an offer on homes and they're competing against 10 other people for the same house. It's been really nuts here. It's been great for people looking to sell, but if you're looking to buy, there's a lot of competition. So let me talk about what the statistics look like, what you can do to prepare if you're looking to buy a home going into 2021. So the first thing we're going to look at is we're going to look at the time range. Okay, 62% of home buyers are seeing that it's been taking them about 3 months to secure that house that they want to buy. And so if you're thinking that you need to be moved and out of your home, your rental or wherever you're currently living by May, you need to start your home buying process probably, February or March, 3 to 4 months out, and you need to be ready to go. So the second thing that second tip I'm going to give you guys is that you need to be 100% prepared to purchase this house. You need to be pre-qualified and you need to understand all the costs involved. So because coronavirus seems to be kind of trending up right now, going into the holidays, going into Christmas. December 1st is right around the corner here, and we're starting to see that go up. Home sellers are demanding that buyers are pre-qualified, that they have talked to a lender, that they have all of that paperwork in hand, and they're making home buyers, furnish that paperwork in order for them to even accept an appointment for somebody to come into their home. So make sure that you are 100% pre-qualified with a lender, mortgage professional, your bank, whatever that looks like. So let's talk about the next tip, which is, again, understanding those fees and knowing how much it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a little bit more with demand being so high. And there are things, because there are 10 other people putting offers on the same house, it's going to take some negotiating, and there's things that we can do besides negotiating price. There's things that we can do to make sure that your offer stands out to a seller and that you're going to win the offer. So there's things like you could offer to pay the seller's closing costs, right? And it used to be buyers were the ones getting their closing costs paid if a seller really wanted to sell their home and buyers needed the extra help. Now the tables have turned and the sellers are kind of more in control because they have all of these buyers. They're offering over asking price. They're not asking for a lot of repairs on the inspection, and some of them are willing to pay the seller's closing costs. So there's things that we can do to negotiate, and there's other tricks I have up my sleeve to make sure my buyers can get their offer accepted. So those are basically the 3 tips that I have for you today, is to understand the timeline and how long it could take you to find a house because inventory is low. Make sure that you're pre-qualified. You're 100% know that you can qualify for this loan. Or if you're paying cash, that's great too. You have to have your proof of funds. And 3, be willing to negotiate a higher purchase price or to start paying some of the seller's fees in order to win that offer. So those are the 3 tips that I have for you. I really want to make sure that you understand what's driving this market as we go into 2021. And we're going to see, as long as interest rates remain this rock bottom, I've never seen them this low. I think it's a 50-year historical number that interest rates are this low. And as long as they remain this low, buyer demand is going to to keep kind of flowing along with it unless we have another major like economic something happen. But you know, and that's going to be with jobs and things like that. But as long as Phoenix is a hub for tech jobs, people are moving here, as long as people can upsize or downsize, you know, there's going to be that transactional happening with people buying and selling houses. And we've seen a lot of economic crisis, and even like the .com boom and that little crash that we had, like real estate wasn't even affected. It really was affected big time, you know, in that last recession that we had. And before that, it was a really, you know, back in the 80s when there was that savings and loan kind of scandal happening. So there's only been a few times when housing has been affected by an economic crash. So we just really need to keep an eye on it. Because right now the forecast is saying that housing is going to remain strong even with the pandemic. So I keep an eye on all of these numbers. I'm an analyst as well as a real estate agent. So it's something that I kind of keep an eye on. So anyway, I'm going to leave it right there. If you want to see, if you want a copy of my buying guide, I'll leave a link for you in the you know, below this video, and it would be great if you could subscribe or like my video, and keep watching. If you're looking to buy or sell a house, I have videos on buying and I have videos on selling, as well as market updates, so you know what's happening within the market. So thank you so much for watching my videos, and reach out anytime.